Hi guys, today we're going to learn about drawing a mask. I want you guys to think about how wearing a mask makes you feel now that that's the new norm. So you're going to start by drawing the mask. You're just going to make a rounded line at the top, that's where the nose would be, and then kind of a U shape underneath. Now you're going to add some details to the mask itself, so you're going to want to kind of square up those corners on the bottom. That's kind of around where your jaw would be. And then you're going to add the loops that would normally go behind your ear. I'm thinking at this point that the mask is laying on, say, a table or something like that. And you can make those straps kind of thick. They don't have to be evenly thick, because if the elastic is turned or string is moving around, it'll look thick in some places and thinner in other places. I'm just going to go ahead and add some more details to my mask. Those pleats or folds that are on the sides, and then some stitching across the top. Now you're going to want to pause the video so you can draw your mask. Now that you're playing the video again, you can see that I have taken and started decorating the mask. Now, yours doesn't have to look like this. You can make it anything you want, as long as it is school appropriate and as long as it shows how you feel about this year. Now, I chose to put the numbers 2020 in the middle of my mask, just kind of to express or help express what I'm trying to get across with the mask. So I put kind of a label on it with the year. You don't have to do that. You can put it in a different place. You can change it around. But you're going to be decorating this mask with things that make you, things that are the way you feel in this year with having to wear a mask. And then also you're going to want to add to it to show some things that make you feel better. So if there's something that you do, that makes you feel better about this year and not so stressed, like if it's going for a walk or being outside or playing football or playing video games or painting or drawing, those are things you want to include in your mask also. Now, I like being outside. I also very much enjoy drawing trees and life outside, outside things like leaves and trees and stuff. So I'm going to add that to my mask. Now, I finished drawing the tree. I didn't put a whole tree in there, I just kind of put part of it off to the one side. And now I'm adding some words to it. This one is obviously stressed, which is one of the things that this year and masks and all the things going on have made me feel. You can write the word out, or you can use something to symbolize how that word makes you feel. So if there's some way that you can think of to draw out how you feel, you can use that instead of just the words, or you can do both. In this case, I'm going to draw some eyes that are kind of super big and scared looking. They're kind of bloodshot, like they haven't slept a whole lot. So I'm also going to add the word scary to that section, because things right now are kind of scary. So using my pencil, I'm going to add some shadows and some details to those eyes. I'm also going to go over that in a little bit with some colored pencils. And I'm going to go back and add some shading to my tree as well. I'm also changing the letters to make them kind of fit with the word that I'm making. Like scary is kind of shaky writing. I'm also going to color it to kind of fit it to that theme. So now you can either stop here and continue by coloring your mask, or you can go ahead and add a face to your mask as well. So you can see I kind of added eyes. There really isn't a whole lot to add for the face. I did add some hair, and I'm going to go ahead and go in and add some details to the eyes. Now, if you have short hair and you're trying to draw that, just look in a mirror and kind of loosely draw the shape of your hair first. Don't forget to add that bone at the bridge of your nose. That's the part that goes between your eyes. And also don't forget to add eyebrows. You don't want to look like the Mona Lisa. So now you can go in and color the mask with colored pencils. You can also outline things in black if you want to. You don't have to outline everything in black. Just make sure that your coloring is nice and neat and tidy. If you don't have colored pencils, you can use crayons If you use markers, you need to color very, very slowly. Otherwise, your markers are going to look all scribbly and scratchy. So do your best and show me what you got. Now, I'm using blue for the shading in the face. I know that seems kind of awkward, but if you think about it, color often conveys emotion. So blue makes me feel or makes me think of something that's sad, maybe stressful, anxiety, those sorts of things. If you were angry, you might be using a red or something like that. But shadows are usually cool colors as well, so blues, purples, greens, that sort of thing. And then I'm just adding a little bit of skin tone with that peach, but I kind of want it to be pale. I want her to look scared.